Cam Newton and the Jacksonville Jaguars, taking on Jalen Hurts and the Tennessee Titans.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Second down and 3. Hurts sets up to throw it. Buying time, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Josh Allen able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. After last week's loss, you bet this offense probably wanted to come out with a little more fire than a 3-and-out.
And I'm sure that people are saying, hey, come on, Coach, where was the pregame talk? Have these guys ready to go? But you and I both know it goes into preparation and practice and being ready to go. That gives you the confidence to come out and play. They've got to find that and fast.
A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll have Cam Newton calling the shots, the big man under center at 6'5", nearly 250 pounds.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Well, pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0. Then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he is going to get this close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the Titans' 40-yard line. They'll run with Etienne. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. The Jaguars at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. They've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Etienne once more. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a first carry here for their running back. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Handoff running left is Etienne. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing the...
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a...
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They fake the give. Newton. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Etienne. Bowling his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown. So good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive is 6 on the scoreboard.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And this one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. From the 30 on 2nd down. Hurts being chased out left. Throw left side complete to Troutman. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Hurts. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Traylon Burks. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are an extra point away from evening this one up. Lutz with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Traylon Burks capping things off with a touchdown catch. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Play action, it's Newton. He's got a man, it's his tight end, that's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. Now, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. These two teams all tied after 1. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass. So whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches it.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Steps away to his left. That's to Thomas, who makes a nice catch. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. Toss left to Elliott. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on third down. He'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Lutz is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Looking to throw again on second down. Newton, and he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Newton now to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And they'll go again with Etienne. Dancing away at the 35. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Newton on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On first and 10, Newton. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. To throw again on second down. Newton looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnston. The Jaguars on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Newton. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Newton. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, Newton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Newton to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Draymond Jones drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. And his kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 1st down, Hurts. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. It's caught by Hooper. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Tennessee getting the 1st down on a big Play of 18 yards. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 41. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up second down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Throwing again on second down. Newton. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now a first down throw for Newton. He finds his man complete. That's Johnston. Now hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Newton throwing again. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Buying time, and a big loss here as he's taken down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. To try again after the sack. Hurts. That pass taken in by Burks. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On third down, they turn to Sanders, and he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it first and 10. Here's Newton. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 31, Newton. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. From the gun on third down, Newton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. To the air again, Newton. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it's second down. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top, as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and CD in a minute. First, it's time to take a look at what we've got coming your way this weekend.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. On first down, it's Newton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They hand off to their big tight end. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. They'll try the left side with ETN. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Newton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. 51 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And finding the tight end Hooper. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking at finding Shepard on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. It's a second down run with Sanders. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Back to Elliott, and he's got him again. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Michael Thomas from 4 yards out. And the Titans have got it back to within a score. What's good on the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So already not the best at kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Looking to throw again on second down. Newton. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Straight ahead, Etienne. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. 63 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. On first down, Newton. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Newton now to throw. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Newton. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Newton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Off play action. Newton. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Newton's throw caught by Higgins. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Newton on 3rd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent, and that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. On now is the Titans punter as he's on to kick it away. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Now there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 27, Newton being chased out left. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Titan football. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Hurts to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. On now is the Titans punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Here's Moore on the return. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. They fake the give. Newton. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Again, Newton. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He'll get that underneath ETN. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They snap it to Newton. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Look at this, a tight end carry. Darnay Holmes the one to bring him down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 74 yards now for Etienne, and he's got a first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And they'll run with Etienne. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Another tote for Etienne. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. Forced out to his left. Hurts fumbles it. And the Jags grab it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Etienne once more. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. And they'll indeed take a knee. And the defense, they'll spread the field, a dime package here on 3rd and 12. And this one going to wrap up with Cam Newton going down. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for the Jags, they remain as hot as anyone.